And now, one of the most in-demand career fields in the area, bar none, is industrial maintenance. Here to talk a little bit about how one company is taking that bull by the horns and answering their challenges is Mr. Tim Schroeder from Tyson. Thank you.
I can tell you this is a much different group today than I normally talk to. Normally, Pam and I go to colleges or armories, and we're talking to students or people in the military that are either getting out of college and haven't decided what their career is going to be, or guys in the military, men and women in the military, and what they want to do when they get out. So Pam and I do a lot of talking to those. So this is definitely a different audience for me. So thank everybody for having me. So good morning. My name is Tim Schroeder. I'm the assistant plant engineer at Tyson Fresh Meats in Storm Lake, Iowa. As the assistant plant engineer, my responsibilities are to keep my team safe, first and foremost. Secondly, included but not limited to, of course, keeping the facility running, retention, growth and development, training, efficiencies, and providing food to the world. My career started in Storm Lake about 12 years ago this month. I came to Storm Lake looking for a job just to get me by. Needed something to get the bills paid. Having lived all over the world, being a 29-year-old military veteran, I wasn't looking to start my career just yet. I just wanted to get the bills paid. But Tyson did something for me. They gave me a place to grow and learn. They gave me opportunities for advancement that no other place had afforded me. Without a college education, how far would I really go? Well, right now I'm this far. In 5 more years, with hard work and determination, I will hopefully advance to the next level. Take over for my boss's job. According to the World Economics Forum, the Future of Jobs report in 2018, by 2022, no less than 54% of all employees will require significant and upskilling. With the rise in artificial intelligence and machine learning, automation has already impacted numerous organizations across many industries and is predicted to impact more in the future. As employees fear their job security is dwindling and organizations fear their employees don't have the skills needed to sustain the business, it's imperative for more organizations to take an active role in their employees' professional development by upskilling employees for the future of work. According to human resources writer Susan Lucas, the cost of replacing an employee can be as high as 150% of that person's annual salary. So how do we prepare our employees for the future of work? Well, to become an impactful employer, Maria Flynn of Jobs for the Future advises organizations to a secure commitment to employee development from the top. She adds that you should also project future hiring needs and start building training and recruiting programs now to meet them. Partner with community colleges and other non-traditional education providers to develop a more diverse, expanded talent pipeline. It's everything that we're talking about here today. So many major organizations are already investing in these type of upskilling programs. For example, Amazon recently announced the Upskilling 2025 initiative pledges to spend over $700 million on upskilling programs to help more employees gain expertise in areas like machine learning and software engineering, according to that press release. Additionally, in 2016, Google announced a $1 billion IT initiative aimed at upskilling employees whose jobs may be disrupted by technology. So what does that mean for us? Well, at Tyson Fresh Meats in Storm Lake, we too are committed to upskilling our employees. And one way we started doing this was through our 1+2 program. Tyson, in conjunction with the Iowa Central Community College, offers a 1+2 maintenance training program to educate and train Tyson employees in the electromechanical maintenance and engineering field. The concept is to invest in team members who participate in the program, which consists of coursework conducted in a classroom/lab setting at Iowa Central Community College and on-the-job training experience at Tyson. Team members attend classes in the morning for 4 days per week in the following courses: math, basic mechanical training, blueprint reading, fluid power, electrical systems, motors and controls. They are full-time employees attending class half of the day and the on-the-job training the other half. At the facility, they job shadow more senior team members in the maintenance department, applying the skills that they have learned in real-world environment, yet being guided by our staff at the facility to keep safety on the forefront of every decision that they make. Gaining experience within the facility allows them to take questions back to the classroom to further diagnose and understand. So if they run into problems at the plant, maybe they don't understand, maybe they don't have time to get with that team member they've been working with because their shift's over, they can take that back to the classroom, get with the instructor, tell them what happened, what we did, and they can further diagnose it and have a big discussion with everybody about it at the class. So it's pretty good. After successful completion of the training program, the team member will then take full-time employment in the maintenance department at the Storm Lake Pork facility. While Tyson promotes our 1+2 program, Tyson also invests in those finishing up college on tech skills. The Storm Lake Tyson Pork facility offers an educational reimbursement of tuition paid to those hired into the maintenance department who have obtained a technical or skilled degree in an electrical, mechanical, manufacturing, or related field. By providing educational reimbursement benefits, it encourages department development by providing financial assistance for education-related degrees, degree or skills to pursue a high-paying career. The education and training program benefits both the company and the participating applicant by preparing for a technological knowledge, increasing work capabilities, increasing the number of qualified employees in areas, and increasing the competence of employees. In the last 4 years, Tyson Fresh Meats Storm Lake has had 34 graduating students of our 1+2 program, men and women both. So I blew through that. Questions? Like I said, I normally talk to students. It's very interactive. They've always got questions. I encourage you, Pam and I are here for questions either now or you can find us afterwards as well.
Do you have a language requirement for the students?
All of our training is in English, and all of our safety directives are in English, so they have to read, write, and speak English. It doesn't have to be their first language, but they have to be able to understand and comprehend it.
We have an extremely diverse maintenance department. Also, we also have recruited individuals outside of the state to come and enter into this program. So this year alone, we have one from Washington and one from another state that actually came. When we talk about being creative as employers, we've got to be very creative. And so that means it's not, maybe not just in the state of Iowa, but what can Iowa do for you? And how do we help you develop that into something and become a career? So we're kind of the best of both worlds. We're a little bit of that apprenticeship, even though we're not classified as an apprenticeship. But these individuals graduate in 9 months with an actual certificate, have a big graduation ceremony. They're an actual full-time paid employee during the entire process. And once they've completed this process, they have that, just that investment in themselves, the investment in the team, the knowledge that they're not walking cold off a college career into an actual facility. They've got that connection already. They've got that belief in themselves that they can do the next steps.
By allowing them to learn in the classroom environment half the day and then come work at the facility half the day, it's basically like a 9-month orientation into what their job is going to be. They're not assigned a job when they first start the class. This 9 months of the class time allows them to explore different jobs throughout the plant. They work in different departments. They work with many, many different people throughout their day. It allows them to go through our bidding process so they can find a job that they either excel at, they like to do, they like the people that they work with, they like the hours, the days off. So many different things go into the decisions of our employees on where they're going to work and what they want to do. This gives them a 9-month buffer to figure that out on where they want to end up for at least a year.
Because, I mean, let's be real, most individuals that come from manufacturing or come from a maintenance world, we know there's silos within that department. So this gives them a really good bird's eye view up close of, hey, I really want to go into refrigeration, or I really want to go into projects. Well, I like the process control side, because I like that IT side of it. So it helps them individualize themselves as well, to identify where they want to be once they come on into the full-time, even though they're still a full-time employee, through the entire process. They follow our safety, they follow our attendance, they follow all of our actual policies, because they are an employee as they're going through their training.
Do they all complete when they come in, or do you have dropouts at all?
Well, actually,
I discussed this with somebody earlier. The first 2 years that we did this program, we had a few students drop out, whether it wasn't what they thought it was, they had some family issues and had to part ways with us. The first 2 years were kind of a learning curve for both us and the college. Our last 2 years, we've had over 90% success rate. We've only had one person drop out of the last 2 classes that we've had.
Do you require like a commitment, like most of the other programs need to stay 2 or 3 years or pay something back?
we do require a work commitment, but again, it's free. I mean, there's no real cost to them if they leave us. So, I mean, we never want them to leave, you know, because it's hard enough to get those maintenance individuals to begin with. But we develop these individuals, and if they move on and they can get something better, that's great. We always want people to succeed.
At least if they do leave us, they've learned the safe way to do the jobs, and they've learned, you know, some good skills along the way. And to us, that's important too. You know, we don't want to send our worst employees out to everybody else. You know, we want to make sure that the people that are leaving us for whatever reason have good safety culture and have good training skills that they can go anywhere, walk in the door and get a job as well.
And our program is growing. So Iowa Central Community College, we partner with them. We're actually building a new lab because we've actually developed, the training is not just textbook, we're also labs and working on sockets and circuits and things like that, boards and motors, and they're actually having labs hands-on in the classroom as well as at the plant. So we're actually building another area, and we're looking at starting a second class every year. So instead of going from one class a year, we're looking at setting it to 2.
So now we can have students in class in the morning, and then when those morning students come to work, we can have students that were at the plant in the morning go to the college in the afternoon. So we're basically going to be doubling our efforts and getting even more recruits, and hopefully doubling that class here very, very soon. We're hoping by January to start the second class.
Are you connected at all to other Tyson plants? Do you have people that, let's say, move while they're in the program, and are they able to take out another plant?
Every location has their own 1+2 program. Yep, so we've developed it, so all locations have started this program, and they all work with area community colleges to help with the educational side of it and develop the program. So we actually work with Iowa Central. Part of it is like if they went to an MBA and got their degree in this, and part of it is what is designed for us. So we take those 2 and we bring it into one educational program, and then each location does that as well.
You might think about an innovation fund, because you're going to start a second class, you could put that money in, you could match it. Yeah. I think that, yeah, definitely need to do that, so, yes.
Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you.